Hi guys, I'm Solaris. Welcome to my channel, Solaris Fairy Astrology and Tarot, where I channel for you all sorts of psychic messages to help you in your love life using astrology, tarot cards, and oracle cards. Today's video is my last video for the summer before starting a series of autumn-themed videos, so I hope that you've been enjoying them. Today's topic is, what is their next move with you? What is their next action going to be? I'm also offering an extended where I'm looking deeper into what are they thinking and feeling about you right now. And I will also choose 3 questions from Spirit that you need to know right now about your person. Each pile is different, and the extended will be tailored to the first part of your reading. So if you're curious about that, then definitely check out the extended. Today you have 3 piles to choose from. The first pile is the Lobster with the Lover's Path Tarot cards. Pile 2 features the Clownfish and the Alchemia tarot cards. Pile 3 is the Hammerhead Shark and the Hermit tarot cards. When you have chosen the pile you would like to watch, go to the description box and scroll down to the timestamps. Click on the timestamp that matches your pile, and that will take you to your reading. I'll see you there. Bye! Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading today where we are focusing on what will their next move with you be. Very exciting. I am so glad you guys are here with me today on my last video of the summer. I had to go out with a big bang with these adorable little water creatures. They are super cute. I just love the ones where they are like potatoes in a little costume. You guys got the lobster. I love it. Sebastian from The Little Mermaid, basically. I love this. And as a little hint to you guys are actually the only ones who have picked somebody who's shown up. You can take that as you will. Basically, I had to give the stuffed animals away to this little 2-year-old that was wandering over to me on the beach and saw these cute little guys. So I had to, and he loved the little Nemo fish, and I gave him the little shark as like a present to play with. And so the lobster is the only one I have left. And so I feel like your person is the only one, maybe pile 1, that is showing up. So out of the 3 piles. Now I don't know, I haven't pulled cards, but I kind of feel like that this means that your person is very reliable, especially if you need to count on them for anything, or if you need to, you know, ask them for favors, or they might be just somebody that really likes to show up in times that you need them. So I feel like that your person likes to show up. So anyways, you've picked this cute little guy who I absolutely adore. I'm going to put him in frame for you so you can see him the whole reading. Also, I love that you guys have picked this starfish. So for me, just a little personal thing, is I always look at my soulmate symbol as a starfish. And so I love that you guys picked this one. All right, so he's going to be swimming in the sea while I channel for you. You guys have also picked this beautiful geode, which I love, and you can hang out with your little crab. And you guys have picked the Lover's Path Tarot, which is one of my favorite tarot card decks. I love that it blends different mythological and romantic couples throughout time, fictional and non-fictional, in order to further enhance the tarot card meanings. So that is amazing. So, wow, you guys, I feel like your person is really, really eager to talk to you because all of these cards are coming out. I wouldn't normally do this, but in your case, I will. I'm going to deviate from structure. These are messages your person really wants to tell you, and maybe their next move will be a confession or maybe telling you something that's important. But I will take these 6 cards and I will actually take reversals for them, and we are going to see what your person's next move with you is and maybe what they want to tell you. So I get the Page of Fire in reverse, or the Princess of Staves in this tarot card deck. The character is Brunhilde, so maybe Nordic European countries, I feel like, might connect to you guys as well. So Brunhilde is the Page of Fire in reverse. And it's interesting because I feel like your person might have noticed that maybe you are a little less confident or flashy or talkative than normal. Maybe you're in a mindset where you're in a receptive energy and not wanting to initiate. Maybe you are in an energy where you are waiting to see what they do. The Page of Fire in reverse is kind of like maybe you are being not in a fiery energy right now. Or maybe you're trying to not really make yourself very known. For some of you, you guys might be just trying to keep it low key. Some of you might be hiding from each other or just trying to kind of observe, that kind of thing. I get the Seven of Cups in reverse, and I feel like it's because you're wanting a major relationship. The Seven of Cups in reverse represents making things grounded, solid, tangible, and real. Usually if the card were upright, it would be about fantasies, temptations, but not really solidifying anything. Kind of being in a dreamy state where nothing really comes true. But what I love about it in reverse is it seems like it's because you want, or maybe your person even, because you're not taking action, that maybe your person will start to come in and make some tangible action, which would be great. Then, ooh, look at this. Okay. You also may feel like you've gone through some things that have made you be out of alignment or out of kind of maybe throwing you off your game. Your person is feeling all revved up to go. I get the Page of Fire, which is the partner to the Princess of Fire, which is amazing actually. So zodiac signs that are showing up are strong fire sign energies. So I am getting Leo, Aries, Sagittarius signs that are showing up. And it's interesting because I'm getting that your person is like an upright Knight of Wands. You are in reverse Page of Wands, and you're in a receptive energy where you're not taking action or initiating, but you're seeing what your person will do. It seems like your person's next move is coming towards you. You can even see how the two of you are actually facing each other. Whereas if you were, let's say, upright, you guys would be pointed in the same direction, but you wouldn't be looking at them. With you changing your perspective, or having this be in reverse, you actually are looking at your person. Your person also might be somebody from the past, somebody you're looking back at. It might be somebody that you have a history with. So this is a very interesting dynamic energy. The Knight of Wands energy is usually somebody coming in with strong sexual energy, strong passion, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be just like an F-boy, F-girl, because with the Seven of Cups in reverse, it represents more of a solid, tangible commitment. I do feel like your person would like to show up for you, and maybe their next move is showing up for you. I get the Wisdom card in upright position, which is wonderful. The High Priestess upright. So I'm loving this in this mythology. This is, and this is Siegfried, I guess the partner to Brunhilde. I'm not quite sure their myth, but I do know Scheherazade and Shahrazad. And what's beautiful about this is the tale of 1001 Nights, where unfortunately he was trying to kill her, and she had to be clever and smart and intelligent and bide time. And she was hoping to turn him into an ally. And so she basically read him stories every night to bide her time, to make him interested in her, to, prolong their connection. And in the 1001 Nights tale, he did eventually fall in love with her, and, they were able to get married and love each other and stuff. So with this tale, basically the moral of the story, besides the obvious one, don't fall for people who want to kill you. The moral of the story is that this is the High Priestess, which is a very evolved soul. I would say that your person views you and sees you as somebody very evolved, somebody that can really give them wisdom, which is great. Also, this is that you might have extra symbolism here. You might be a storyteller, a writer, or an author. You might be somebody that likes to read to your person, or maybe they like to listen to you speak. So there is that. Or they might just feel you're very wise and want some advice from you. So your person's next move also might be that they're wanting to get advice from you. So there is that. They might need your light and need your wisdom. High Priestess energy is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, which shows up as well as the Seven of Cups, which is water sign as well. I get the Eight of Coins in reverse. It seems like that you're not wanting to maybe put the hard work into this connection. You're wanting to see them step up and put the effort in right now. So the Eight of Coins represents consistency and putting in hard work. Your person may need to put in more hard work if they have been falling short of this. Also, you might be really being guided and led by your intuition right now, and you might be feeling in your intuition that they need to make the move, they need to do the hard work. They need to be consistent. They need to show up. So there is that. And then I get the 8 of Wands. So the 8 of Staves or 8 of Wands represents communication coming in quickly, things speeding up, heating up, and communication and travel being highlights for you. Your person's next move might be about finally booking that trip or making plans to see you. Your person's next move might be seeing you in person or being able to have a very important conversation with you. So there is this. So I feel like your person has a lot of fire, a lot of passion for you, and I feel like they very much would like to come forward. All right, and you're in a receptive energy. So that's what I see as kind of the beginning here. Now I'm going to go deeper into a relationship spread to see what's going on. Yeah, your person, these cards are jumping out of the deck. They are really wanting to talk to you. Maybe you guys haven't talked in a while, or maybe they just have a lot to say to get off their chest. So, all right, if you guys have not seen my video Unsent Messages with the typewriters, you guys might want to watch that pile, which is all about messages that your person wants to tell you but hasn't told you, or messages they've started to type or write but then deleted. That might have some messages in there for you. All right, your side, towards your person, what you're thinking and feeling about them right now. It's not that you're not willing to put in any effort. I feel like you are somebody who's down for that when there is mutual effort. But I feel like right now you're trying to focus on yourself and just do you. Maybe your person hasn't shown up in a while. Maybe you're feeling like, you know what, until they do, I need to focus on myself. I get the Princess of Coins, where I'm getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy showing up as well. I'm getting for you that you're willing to put in a little bit of effort, but you're not going to do all the heavy lifting for them. But I do get that you would give a little, and you would be generous when it comes to like giving them sweetness. I get the 2 of Swords or arrows in this deck in reverse, and I get the 5 of arrows upright. So the 5 of arrows or 5 of swords represents focusing on yourself, and you're focusing on your needs. You might feel like sometimes guilty about putting in boundaries on this connection if you put boundaries, or if you sometimes go through modes where you might feel like you're being selfish right now, but you're taking care of yourself. I feel like that's actually a beautiful thing. And I would say that right now it's probably appropriate, because I do feel like that actually not only is it nurturing and self-love, but I also feel like it is inspiring your person to come forward because they kind of have to. They don't really have any other choice. And I get the 2 of Swords here with that in reverse, where I feel like you also might be feeling very indecisive, or where you're not making a decision, or you are finally making a decision, but you are choosing to focus on you. And even that Page of Coins, where you're prioritizing yourself on your side of the spread, is wonderful. So you really are putting your needs first, and you're really trying to think practical in logical ways. And if you are somebody who usually lets their emotions overrule them, you are not falling prey to that this time. And I feel like that you are really focusing on yourself and pouring into you and doing self-love, which is fantastic. Your person, I feel like they are coming into your life like a hero. They're definitely making a move, number one. If you've been wondering like, oh my gosh, are they ever going to make a move? They are. Leo energy is again strong, and Scorpio energy is strong. I get the 6 of Staves or 6 of Wands, which is upright, which is good, which is coming back into your life like a hero, which is fantastic. So I love that your person's coming back in. If your person has been no contact, low contact with you, I feel like they're going to resume contact, or they are going to increase contact. And I also feel like if your person is in the past and you've been wondering, will we reconcile? I feel like this is your person wanting to reconcile. So that's actually very beautiful. The transformation is the Death card. I feel like your person is putting an end to a way of life or to a situation so that they can come back in and be a hero. If there is a vice or a habit that your person has been doing that is unhelpful or destructive to this connection, I feel like they are going to stop doing that. If there's anything where they need to make major change in their life, I feel like they are. I feel like they would like to put a death to something for a new beginning. And I feel like that there is maybe something in their life that has just come to an end, or that they have ended, or that has come to a completion, where I feel like that they will start to move forward. If it was only the Death card, but not this 6 of Fire, I would say, all right, well, maybe there is a problem. But because there is this 6 of Wands wanting to come back in, that is very good sign. Again, a lot of fire sign energy here. I get the Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like your person's not going to be dominated or overruled by their sexuality and their sex drive towards you, though. I feel like they're going to try to hold back on that or repress that or try to not be like letting that rule the show, which is good to see since they are showing up as the Knight of Wands, and you want to make sure that this person's not just coming in for a booty call. But I like that this Ace of Wands is really, really coming in a way where your person is going to be trying to tone down their sexual passion for you so that it doesn't get in the way. But I also feel like that your person is maybe halfway there when it comes to being able to take action on you, because this Six of Fire is about yes action. The Death card is about things changing so they can, or things changing that they need to change so they can. And then the Ace of Fire is about a new beginning, still kind of in reverse right now. So I feel like it might be a timing issue as well. So I do feel like that their next move is going to be good with you, but I also feel like they might still be getting up the courage, or they might still be ending something to start a new beginning. I feel like they're in the ending stage so that they can come back in, but they're not quite ended on something, or they're just ending something and then rejuvenating themselves so that they can, or they're having resilience so that they can move forward with you. But I feel like they're still kind of in a transition period of time, but almost done. Then I get for you, so I feel like they are still trying to come back in, but it might not be tonight, tomorrow. It might be like in the next few weeks, like that kind of thing. Then I get, yes, Seven of Swords in reverse. I get the Page of Swords in reverse, and I get the Emperor in reverse. So I feel like your person has a lot of integrity, even if they haven't taken a lot of action in the past. So the Emperor in reverse in this deck, it's power. They might not have felt very powerful or confident. They might not have been in an empowered space. The Emperor in reverse is somebody that doesn't take action, somebody that wants something very futuristic or future thinking, but isn't taking action on it. They also might have actually been very emotionally vulnerable with you and opened up, because sometimes the Emperor in reverse is about not being so closed off. Or stone-faced, which is good. I'm getting Aries energy here. This is the Arthur and Guinevere. But what's interesting is how the Seven of Swords is in reverse, connecting to the Arthur and Guinevere. Now, if you guys know the tale, Guinevere cheated on Arthur with Sir Lancelot. And with the Seven of Swords card, this is a card normally about betrayal or cheating or lying, but it's in reverse. And so your person might not have taken action on you if they felt like it would be a betrayal in some way, a self-betrayal, a betrayal to you, or a betrayal to somebody else. They also, if there is cheating involved, like if there's third parties involved, they might not have taken action if it was cheating. They might not have taken action if it was lying. They might not have taken action if it was anything that would be hurtful to you or anything that would cause pain. I feel like that they kept their integrity and held back, and that's why they haven't taken action in the past. I get the Page of Swords, where you yourself also had important things to say but did not maybe even open up or communicate things to your person, which maybe that was a chain reaction. So because you didn't say anything, they didn't take action. Or maybe it was because they didn't take action, you didn't say the thing because you didn't feel safe enough to open up yourself. But I do get the Page of Swords in reverse as like you've been holding back on your communication with your person. Maybe because they haven't taken action on you, you haven't said certain things to them that you could have or would have said. I'm getting Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy here with the Page of Swords. Interesting, I get it marked by Psyche. So you might have been trying to be strategic psychologically. You might have been trying to play it safe. You might also have been trying to be wise and really kind of like read the situation, read the room, and see, you know what, if they're not taking action on me, maybe it's not the right time for me to say what I need to say. Maybe I can, let's say, share feelings with them when they're taking action. So maybe you didn't sense a green light or like an opening in this way. But I also feel like you guys both really had integrity because you also were not lying to them. You also were not omitting information that they needed to know, like you weren't lying or betraying them or anything either. So I feel like in the past you guys had good integrity, but you didn't communicate and they didn't take action. Okay. And maybe because of third party trying to make sure that you guys were not cheating, because Arthur Guinevere is that myth, it's that story. Okay. In the next 3 months, your person's next move, I get the Two of Coins. They're trying to figure it out. But I get the balance and I get the Three of Wands. Now, if you guys are watching this when I'm releasing it, I feel like they could take a major move towards you in October or in December, October, November, December energy, even the end of September. Because I am getting balance, which is Libra energy. So last week of September through October. And then Three of Wands, which is last week of November through December, which is Sagittarius energy. And I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, they're trying to make a decision like, do I make a move on pile 1 at the end of October? Or do I make a move with pile 1 at the end of December? So I feel like your person is not very good at taking action. They're not very good at putting plans into motion. They might be somebody that's indecisive a lot, or always putting off or procrastinating, initiating things, or making plans, or maybe they just don't know their schedule enough to be able to solidify something. But with like their Emperor in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, but wanting to, and then with this Two of Coins kind of going back and forth, like, should I do it now? Should I do it later? Should I do it then? Should I do it here? It's almost kind of like your person is just kind of like unsure. They might not have a very defined masculine, like they may be in distorted masculine energy, where they may not know how to like set up plans, make plans, execute plans, initiate them, really put them into motion, or feel comfortable with that. They might be more of a receptive energy, but I feel like they want to be a hero for you. They also might be fantasizing or thinking about how can they be a hero? How can they show up for you in a way? How can they save the day for you? But I get this. If this is not time frames for you, then I am getting with the balance and the Three of Wands. Three of Wands represents they might need to balance their schedule in regards to future plans and future goals. They also might need to balance their schedule and their plans in regards to like juggling things, moving things around, trying to prioritize you or prioritize this. Maybe reorganizing their schedule is part of their next move as well. So there is this. Also maybe planning or taking a trip with you could be important, maybe even especially in around the holidays, around December time. And then I get balance. Also, I feel like maybe planting the seeds over through the fall. My next video coming out, I'm releasing a video about what will happen between you and your person this fall. So you may want to check out that video for my next one coming out on Friday. So I would say that that might have a lot of messages for you to see if your person will make a move towards you this fall and like what it would be and more details about the connection. Because I'm getting in the future beyond 3 months time, I get the Magician in reverse. I'm feeling like your person has a hard time kind of with like their get up and go. It's almost kind of like they have a hard time putting plans into motion or like executing things or making things work out. It's like the Magician in reverse. Your person might have a hard time like manifesting things or creating the life that they want or being able to like have things that they desire. Your person might have a hard time with manifestation. It might be that you guys are needing to maybe that might be where your energy can come into play or help out, because I get Gemini energy as well, and I'm getting with the Magician in reverse, it seems like your person might have a hard time making their dreams come true, you know? And I feel like with that Seven of Cups in reverse card that we got, I feel like maybe you could kind of help them so you guys can make your dreams come true. Maybe you guys need to brainstorm, or maybe they need some of your bright ideas. Maybe they need some of your communication. So there is that. Now I'm going to get some more messages for you. I want to go to maybe we're going to look at some of their messages actually, because I do feel like that some of the next move is I feel like they want to communicate with you. So I'm going to get some messages from Divine Masculine. I want to see what they want to say. I'm also going to have to get to my Pink Divine Love Oracle to see about moves and actions. Oh, this one wants to come out. I am sorry for not heeding your advice. You gave them wisdom in the past, maybe, because we got the wisdom card, and that was the first spread, almost maybe even in the past, before we even did the what's happening now. So your person, maybe you gave them some advice and they didn't listen, or they weren't heeding it, or they didn't know how to do it. I feel like your person is lost a lot of the times mentally. I feel like they feel very lost, very confused, very like not sure how to do things or not sure like what to do. So yeah, I feel like your person is feeling like, wow, I really should have listened to pile 1. If I listened to pile 1, maybe I would be in a different space. I'm actually going to use another red deck. I'm going to use 5 cards from Messages from Divine Masculine, and I'm going to layer it with Pink Divine. You know what? I'm actually going to make Pink Divine Love Oracle be your final message. I'm going to layer this with this deck right now. This is my Mystic Palette Tarot. All right. These will be all of your messages, and I'm not going to take reversals for... Actually, no, I will. I will, actually. I'm going to take reversals for the tarot. So, I get sending telepathic messages so that you can connect with me in the 5D, and I get Knight of Cups upright, which is beautiful. So your person is trying to use their psychic intuition and their energetic feelings, their energetic energy. I feel like they're trying to use their energy in order to send you messages telepathically or in the 5D. I feel like they might be trying to communicate with you subtly. I feel like they might be trying to communicate with you in ways that are symbolic or cryptic. I feel like their next move towards you is that they are trying to send you love. I mean, the Knight of Cups is a very romantic Prince Charming. And I get that they're really trying to almost emote their feelings to you and hope that you pick up on it or hope that you feel it. So there is this. So they're trying to send you their romantic feelings telepathically, or send you their romantic feelings and their vibes. Still stuck in a karmic cycle and too stubborn to fix it. That's where that Death card is needing to come in. And I feel like they really want to be a hero to end this karmic cycle so that they can be, show up for you. But until they do that, they might be in that Ace of Wands in reverse energy, that not being able to take a new beginning or take action energy. Yeah, and I get here that it's the Six of Swords in reverse. So I feel like your person feels like until they can fix their karmic cycle, until they can fix whatever situation they are stuck in their life, anything until they get out of their being trapped, I feel like your person's not going to be able to show up for you in a real way and support you and be able to be there for you. And so because of that, I feel like they're trying to be like, but I hope pile one knows I love them. I hope pile one knows that I have so much romantic feelings for them, but I'm too stubborn or lost or confused to get out of whatever situation is blocking us. I'm getting Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer energy, and Aquarius symbol energy on the Six of Swords. So there is that. Your person really wants to get out of rocky waters and into calmer waters with you. It's so cute. The animals in this card that are symbolic are, there's a crow, there is a cat, and there's an owl. Again, the owl being wisdom. And I'm getting that from the bird's beak is the sign for Pluto. So I'm also getting maybe Pluto is important here, the Pluto transit. Ironically, right now, Pluto is in the sign of Aquarius, which is very cool. But also there may be Scorpio energy as well, because Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. It might be that Scorpio energy or Aquarius month is important in this connection as well. Using divination methods to acquire information about our connection. Your person is maybe getting readings. If not, they might just be trying to listen to their intuition. I get the Four of Wands in regards to relationships. Your person is really trying to get guidance in regards to their love life, in regards to who they should partner with, who they should pair with. And I feel like they're really trying to either get readings or trust their intuition to really see who should they be with? Who should they be in a marriage or in a commitment with? The Four of Wands represents committed relationships. It could be a marriage. So there is this, and they're trying to figure out could pile one be marriage for me? Could pile one be my major soulmate? And they're trying to figure that out. I'm getting Aries energy strong with this as well. Also, there are dragons that show up on this, so being born the year of the dragon might also be something. So there is that. Craving to spend time together and share music like we used to. I get the Ace of Swords with that. They definitely want to tell you that they want to spend time with you. Your person's next move might even be about spending time with you or being with you. I'm getting the eagle, so maybe the United States is important. I'm getting that your person is really almost has eagle eye on you, very honed in on you. And I feel like your person is going to, their next move is to spend time with you and maybe even share music or do something musical or go to a music event with you or write a song about you or communicate their feelings through music. So I feel like that there is that. But what's good is the Ace of Swords is upright. And I do get that your person is going to be able to take action here with this. So maybe they haven't figured out all the answers, but they definitely are able to take action and communicate to you some things. And I feel like that will be their next move. But they do have a hard time in acknowledging inner child wounds. And I get the Queen of Cups, and that very much connects to you, to females, and to their mom. So I do get that there is a lot of difficulty when it comes to this. I'm also getting Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. So your person's having a hard time acknowledging their inner child wounding, their, healing. So I feel like they may need nurturing. They might also be used to dominant women, or they might be used to, I would say, putting the woman first, or like really prioritizing them, like especially if they're in a relationship and it's a little dominating, and or that they're like trying to please people. They might be in a pleaser mode if they were trying to please their mom. They also might have mother or family dynamics interfering in this connection, so there is that. And they might have a hard time healing from their childhood that connects to you. But all right, so I feel like their childhood wounds are what's keeping them in this stuck cycle, and they wish they took your advice, but they didn't. And they're going to try their next move to spend time with you and to keep really trying to tap into their own intuition to figure out this relationship and this connection, and also just kind of sending you vibes telepathically, which is not the most amount of action. So maybe there's a way that you can really have a heart-to-heart talk and get to the bottom of some of these things when they spend time with you next. Okay. Now your final message before we go to the extended, which I'm going to have an extended today. All right. So, Pink Divine Love Oracle, and I will do timing. So this is going to be an interactive piece, and I'm actually going to do 5 piles because there are a lot of you watching, and a lot of you have probably picked this pile because who wouldn't? It's adorable. I'm going to do 2 Pink Divine Love Oracles and timings. All right, let us see here. Actually, and you know what? I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to do Situation Love Oracles as well for next move. All right. And just know things can progress and change all the time. So even if they don't give you a good next move immediately, it doesn't mean they can't give you one later on. All right. I will go through these kind of fast as well because there are a lot of piles. So I will try to be concise. This first pile will be symbolized by this cupcake fluorite. The second pile will be symbolized by this passionate lobster red carnelian. The third pile will be symbolized by this double-pointed quartz. The fourth pile will be symbolized by this blue obsidian. And the fifth pile will be symbolized by this beautiful yellow geode. All right, so feel free to pick which pile resonates with you the most. Pile 1, 2, 3, 4, and or 5. If you want to pick multiple piles to see what they might do as multiple next moves, feel free to pick whichever pile or piles you are drawn to, but usually one pile will give you the most amount of clarity and be the least confusing. All right. So first of all, I just want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes. Thank you for spreading the word and telling your friends and sharing this on social media. I appreciate you watching my ads for 30 seconds while they play on silent in the background while you do something else. After 30 seconds, I get credit, so then press skip, come back to the video, keep watching like nothing has happened. I appreciate you guys when you do that, as well as thank you for your donations to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, my Venmo and PayPal are in the description box, as well as my super thanks button. And if you guys have not subscribed yet, please feel free to subscribe because this is my last summer video, but I have a whole series of autumn videos coming up for you, as well as an 8-video Halloween series, which is really fun and cool. So I really hope you guys stay tuned. So feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell that says all, and you guys will get updates of whenever I release all new videos or update my community board. Right now I am releasing videos every Friday, just as an FYI hint. And if you guys would like a private reading, feel free to message me. My website is fairyastrology.com. I give readings in 15-minute intervals over the phone or video. You guys can go to my website. The link is in the description box. I can channel for you about your relationship or anything else, where I use all the cards I have, astrology, all that good fun stuff, and I can give you tons of insight in your situation with your person. So if you need me, I am here for you. All right, guys. So for you guys who have picked this beautiful cupcake fluorite, your person's next move towards you, they think you are the perfect match, which I absolutely love. They have gained this wisdom through traveling, or they're going to plan a trip with you. We did get a lot of cards that did represent traveling, so they might want to take a vacation with you, or they may have had this realization while traveling, or they might travel to see you. I am getting the golden mirror, which is narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. I would say in this particular case, yes, some of you may have a narcissist, but for most of you, your person might just be over amorous with their affection. It might feel like love bombing if they haven't been here in a while. They also might be needing to overcome some ego. You guys also might feel like you're mirroring each other with the golden mirror, and you might feel like you guys they might come in a little self-absorbed, honestly, but that is okay. Either way, I feel like you guys will feel like you guys mirror each other a lot with a lot in common, and where you guys might be both going through similar situations. And I love how they think that you are the one, and I get that they will take a move on you within a few weeks. This crow or raven looks similar to the crow or the raven in the Mystic Palette Tarot, which is amazing because that was the animal that was above the boat in the Six of Swords card in reverse, where it has an Aquarius symbol. So shout out again to Aquarius energy, as well as that's a situation that needs to come to an end so they can show up in a way where they can really be reliable and show up for you and be supportive of you. So your person might be ending a situation so they can show up strong, and when they come in, the crow with communication, they might share this with you or tell you about this. Okay, then I get for you guys the carnelian. Your person will definitely want to communicate with you soon. You or they might be an artist, because I get the muse. You guys might do art together, or you guys might be artistically inspired. You might be their muse, they might be your muse, or you might do art together, or they might just be very inspired by you and create art on their own based on a conversation that you guys have. So that is very cool. But I feel like they will communicate with you soon. They will do art with you soon. I feel like your person, ooh, I like wedding rings. It says unions and marriage, soul connection, everlasting love and devotion. Your person might want to propose marriage. If you guys are in a relationship and you guys have been together for a while and engagement is the next step, then I would say that's cool. But I also get don't wait around. If you guys are not in that situation, they're not going to come in and propose out of the blue without dating you first. So I would say it might be a dating that could lead to a marriage, which is nice, but that it might take a while to build that, which is normal. And I get the don't wait around. So I would say that they will communicate with you, but don't wait by the phone. Live your life, love it, and don't wait around. They will come in with serious relationship plans, and that's amazing. They might tell you that you have inspired these plans. Then I get this beautiful double-pointed quartz for pile 3. I get affectionate, public displays of affection, PDA. Your person might want to make out with you in public, and their next move might be making out with you in public and being very lovey-dovey and passionate with you. So great. For some of you, there may be a party or a celebration because this is balloons. So they might want to invite you to a party or a celebration, or it might be a birthday. I am getting turning over a new leaf. Your person's new move will be that they will create a new beginning. I love the Ace of Swords upright, but the Ace of Wands in reverse is that your person is still doing things to make this happen. But I love turning over a new leaf. I feel like this is going to help you guys a lot. This also says it's an improvement in their attitude and a change in their attitude. So that will also help them make a move on you as well. So you might even find their attitude being improved. This is in progress now, which I am loving to see for you. And this is the owl. So your person is ending their situation so that they can show up more reliable for you, because the owl was another animal. The other animal that was in the boat of the Six of Swords card. Again, Aquarius energy showing up. So we got the crow show up. We got the owl show up. So that is very cool. And I get mask. It says hiding true feelings, pretending and delude, gaslight and personify. So your person might be taking their mask off to be more lovey-dovey and be more affectionate with you in public, especially if maybe you guys have been on the down low or have kept things secret, or if you guys haven't really hard launched your connection. Also, if your person has been hiding their true feelings for you, they might be able to turn over a new leaf and share and reveal feelings for you. That is strong. Then for you guys who have picked this blue obsidian, your person, I get chemistry, sparks, creativity, and fireworks. Oh my gosh. Loving, passionate, intimacy. All right, all these piles are actually very positive. So that is incredible. So your person is going to come in Knight of Wands, a blazing, all the passion fireworks, all the Six of Wands hero energy action. I'm loving this. So they're going to be coming in hot and sexy and passionate fireworks. Love that. There might be fireworks or sparklers at the next event you guys go to. But it says, not today, but next month. That's cute. Okay, I love Spirit. Okay, this is great. So they're not going to do this today, but they will do this next month, and that's going to be very sexy and beautiful, and I love this for you guys. So that's very fun. Right now, they might still have boundaries. If you guys have hurt each other, they may be still feeling hurt before you kiss and make up. If they are avoiding you or avoiding conversation, they will come back in with the whole fire, and they may still be wanting to be in an avoidance space, but they will come back in hot and strong and heavy. So there is that. So for some of you, your person is hurt and they're still upset and they're needing to kiss and make up, and they will come back in with a new offer. For others of you, they're just in an avoidance space right now because of their boundaries, but they will, I would say they will feel comfortable to come back in very fiery. So that's good. So they might change their boundaries, or because you've been honoring their boundaries, they might feel safe enough to come in passionate. For those of you who have gotten this pile 5 with the yellow geode, your person definitely, we got the owl again and wisdom again and the autumn card. So I'm loving this. So again, this is another message for you about your person ending a situation to show up for you in a reliable way. Aquarius energy again showing up. I love the wisdom card. This is beautiful. And I love the autumn. So this is going to happen in the fall. And this might be because your wisdom, because you're the wise one, they wish they heard your advice. It says, think smart, take your time, and I get it's up to you. You might surprise them or shock them with what you have to say, and you could still kind of drop a bomb on them and say that. And they're saying use your wisdom if this is appropriate, but also maybe sharing with them some wisdom or enlightening them about your connection could help out this fall. So your time frame might be like it's going to be you're initiating it, because your person seems like they have a hard time taking initiation and taking action, but would like to participate in this connection with you. So it says sudden change, shocking news, surprise and epiphany and transformation, which they literally got transformation on their side. So that is amazing. It might be that what you say to them does give them epiphanies or changes something or transforms something, which is very cool. So I'm loving this. So it's up to you, my darling. It is up to you, your timing. All right. So that is what I have for you guys. Now I'm going to show you what I will discuss in the extended. All right, so I have late night thoughts. What did they think about you late last night? More insight into their mysterious heart for you. What are they thinking and feeling and going through in regards to you right now? Some wisdom from the wisdom cat, because even though you are so wise, you might need some advice. So this is going to be some advice for you, as well as 3 cards that your higher self, soul, universe, or spirit would like for me to answer for you in regards to your person. So, how can you intensify their feelings for you? So that might be something to get them to start to take a little bit of action. Then I get, why did you meet them? So I would look at it from why did you meet them in general, and also what do you still have to accomplish with them now on a soul level? And I would say, what should your next move be? So what should your next move be? All right, pile 1. Well, that is what I have for you. I'm going to channel all those things for you in the extended. I will see you guys there. If you guys want to join me, you guys are the Lobster. You guys are pile 1. Feel free to go down to the description box now, and you guys can click on that link and I will see you there. If you guys are not joining me, no worries. I will see you guys next time in another video, in a private reading, in the comments, or in any of my archived readings. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to my reading today, where we are focusing on what will your person's next move with you be? which is very exciting. Also, this is my last video for summer, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this little beachy video with your cute little stuffed animals. You also might be curious and wondering, being like, I'm the fish pile. What is this starfish for? Well, I have to tell you that your adorable little Nemo caught the attention of a 2-year-old child like within seconds. And then obviously I didn't have the heart to not give the fish toy to the baby, because it was like, oh my gosh, this little baby was like picking up the toy and like hugging it, and I was like obsessed. So anyway, you get the starfish, but you are Nemo, you are the fish. You guys did pick the clownfish, and I was picking up vibes for this pile that your person might feel like a class clown energy, or might always be making jokes, or always be laughing, or always being kind of funny. Your person might have a great sense of humor. Also interesting, when I was taking pictures of it for its individual pictures, it was like, I saw this little like lagoon, this little oasis, this little hole that was like filled up with water. And I was like, oh, well, like, it's like the fish could come up out of it. And so I feel like for you, your person might be trying to like come up from, you know, come up to breathe, come up for air. They might be very busy. They might feel like they're drowning. They might also feel like they're a fish out of water. They might feel like they're trying to come up out of a hole, or like coming up out of like they dug themselves into a big hole in their life and now they're trying to like emerge from that. So I'm kind of getting also like your person trying to, you know, thrive, trying to make their life better, trying to get better, maybe to try to improve this connection, but doesn't know how without making jokes, and doesn't quite know how to make it happen. But I do feel like there is the star of hope. This star is the Aquarius Aries energy. You guys, I picked this wicked cute little starfish for you. I love how he's winking. I like how he still has kind of that cheeky sense of humor, that kind of still like that fun energy. So I love this for you guys. I will put your sweet little starfish twist of fate. I feel like you might have a little bit of a twist with your person. You might have some unexpected things come up in regards to their next move that surprises you or that you don't expect. So they might surprise you. Also, you guys have picked the beautiful tarot card deck, the Alchemia Tarot. And I have picked a beautiful crystal for you today. It's an orange aura, which is very beautiful, like an angel aura or like aqua aura, but it's orange, which is very pretty. So I'll put this for you and frame for you as well. All right, so now I'm going to check. Now, pile 1 was interesting. I actually broke structure with pile 1. Your pile seems like they might want to do that as well. I find for me that usually cards like this fall out if your person has things that they want to tell you, things they've repressed or held inside, things they haven't shared with you. And I want to see if there are any other cards that kind of like flip out for you in regards to like, what does your person want to say? So your person has a lot to say. You might be in a no or low contact connection with your person. You might be in a situation where your person hasn't really expressed the depth of their truth or feelings to you. So your person might have a lot to say. This happens a lot if somebody is shy, if somebody is holding themselves back, if you guys had a rupture and you guys don't really have that connection, where you guys have a bond, but you guys don't have free communication that's like flowing. So there is this. Let's see. Now, obviously you picked the fish. You might have Pisces energy that shows up, and as well Aquarius Aries energy. So right now, and I will take reversals for this tarot, I get the King of Pentacles. I do feel like your person is very heavily invested in you and your connection. This is the husband card. It's a spouse card. It's a marriage card. It's a romantic partner that has strong commitment. I feel like your person feels like they want to, you know, commit to you forever, or they want to be reliable for you forever. I feel like your person feels like you guys are going to forever be in each other's lives in some capacity, in some way. I feel like they hope. The star is all about hope. I feel like they hope for a commitment. They hope for, and I feel like this is kind of like what they wish they could tell you in regards to their hopes and wishes, wishing on a star. That's actually what I'm going to tailor this to in this section. Your person wishes they could tell you how much they hope for a future with you, how much they hope to be together, how much they wish they could be a husband or a spouse to you, how much they wish they could be a committed romantic partner, or how much they want to be this. I get the Page of Swords. So I would say that they see the two of you as together. I'm getting Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy for the King of Pentacles, and Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy for the Page of Swords. They also might feel like, you know, they've been spying on you. With the Page of Swords, they might also feel or suspect that you've been spying on them. Or know that they're watching. So they might do that. Again, they have a lot to say, or maybe they hope that you're watching. They hope that you want them to spy on you or watch your stories and watch your page. So there is this. The Lovers. Yeah, they see you and them together. There may be an age difference because I'm getting that the king is noticing that the princess is younger than them. I get the Lovers. I feel like your person hopes for you guys to have this love story, hopes for you guys to have this commitment one day, hopes for you guys to continue the commitment if you already have it, that you and your person really hope to be able to progress. I feel like that this is one of their deepest wishes. And I get the Nine of Cups, pleasure, hedonism, happiness, joy. I feel like your person hopes and wishes to have so much fun with you. I feel like your person always wants to make you laugh, make you smile. I feel like the clownfish energy is that your person really wants to. But interesting how all of these objects that I picked are hidden away in a suit, almost wearing a mask. You know, there are these little potatoes or these little vulnerable squishy objects inside protective suits. Yours is a fish, which is still kind of vulnerable. Pile 1 is a lobster, one that might like pinch you if you get too close. Pile 3 is a shark, a hammerhead shark. So they might have their defense mechanism of, you know, maybe biting or lashing out, or maybe being like the one that hunts, the one that takes action, the one that chases. And that might be their defense mechanism for them, always being the one to chase somebody. For you, your person's disguise or costume was a fleshy fish, which is super unprotected. Your person might feel so vulnerable and so fragile to you. Your person might feel like, wow, I don't really have too many boundaries or walls up. I feel very exposed and vulnerable with pile 2. So they might think that with you. But I feel like they are wanting to always keep you keep you on your toes, keep you having fun, keep you laughing, keep you smiling. I feel like they always want to keep the party going. They might be a partier who doesn't let people see when they're sad, that kind of energy, class clown energy. And then I get the Four of Wands. And interesting how I was saying like, okay, I'll take reversals for these, but none of these cards to me have shown up actually in reverse. So I'm getting the Four of Wands. Your person's hoping, dreaming, and wishing for a committed relationship with you that could even be a marriage. So your person is wanting love, happiness, pleasure, you to kind of like pry or maybe like spy on them a bit, and then want a spouse energy, a commitment energy. This is another marriage commitment card. So that is very beautiful. Your person, Queen of Swords, wants you to progress from a page to a queen. And it was interesting because I was like, why do they see themselves as a king, but like you're just this princess? Like this, you're like a lower rank or more immature than them. But what's interesting is they might want you to basically like grow old together, to grow up and grow old together, where you are the page and you grow into the queen. And so it's like they want to watch you grow and evolve, transform and change. They want to see you through your different mature life stages, going from like a maiden mother to a crone. You know, it's like they want to see you go from the youngest you were to the oldest you could be. You know, I feel like they want to see you for longevity. I'm getting a lot of that. Interesting because the queen and the princess are like right next to each other, so connected. And then the spouse card is next to the marriage card. So the husband card is next to the marriage. So there is this is like beautiful. And I get the marriage card with the Hierophant, and these are all upright, and they were just flipping out randomly. So it's very, very telling. So your person has hopes, dreams, and wishes for you that like they want to be married to you. They want to have a very serious connection and a very serious commitment to you. And the marriage card is connected to the Lovers. The princess is connected to growing into the queen. The husband is connected to the marriage card. The pleasure, happiness card is connected to the sexy devil. So, and these are all upright, even though they were flipping and twisting and turning. So your person wants a lot of sexual pleasure with you. Okay. So your person wants a hot, spicy marriage that is fun, that is happy, that's always laughing, where there's so much fun that you guys have together and you guys have the joy in this. I feel like that they've had relationships that have not felt happy and that have not felt like joyful, and that they would like this with you, and they want love and marriage and commitment and hot sex and the whole works with you. That's in their heart. That's like what's in their heart. That's like what's in their hoping. They hope for this. They wish for this. All right, where are you guys at right now? Sorry, you guys already got all the romantic cards already. That might be very telling. But hopefully there are still a couple of ones hidden away here. I will still take reversal. So where are you guys at now? Because they hope for everything. They hope for the whole shebang. All right. You are, I feel like you're wanting to offer, I feel like what I'm feeling intuitively is like, you're like, I will forever offer for my person. I will want to make an offer. But it's interesting because I'm getting the Six of Coins in reverse, but the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, which looks like a zoomed in, closer in version of the page. See, look at these. They're all upright. Oh, not this one. These two are upright. See, look at how we can see the page offering, the princess offering something, extending an olive branch, extending an offer, giving a commitment, giving a real offer to your person, and then see the closer up zoomed in version where you can see the hand with the pentacle in it. So it's kind of like you are trying to continuously keep repeating, keep offering, keep giving, keep putting into this connection. I'm getting a lot of earth energy. I'm getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy with these two cards. And I'm also getting that not only are you giving to your person, but you're giving to yourself. I love the Page of Pentacles energy, which is self-love, because it's like the princess is on your side, so you're giving to you as well. So that's great. But the Six of Pentacles is in reverse, which is weird, because it's kind of like, here is this continuously giving. And then here's this, maybe you're feeling, okay, maybe you're feeling drained and depleted. Maybe you're feeling like, I will give even when I have nothing left to give. I will keep trying for this connection and I will put my all into it even when I have nothing left. Even when my person's not giving back. Even when I'm the only one giving. Because it seems kind of like there may not be a mutual reciprocity of giving at the moment right now in this connection, but you're still giving. Also, if you feel like your person's given a lot in the past, but that you might not have given, now you're like, okay, now I will try. Now I will put effort in. So it seems like there is this. So I'm getting that there's a little discrepancy between the effort and there's a little discrepancy between who is giving, but I am getting that either way you are still going to be giving now. Your person is selfish. Okay, so your person might have been in a taking mode, or they might be like prioritizing themselves. They're not quite prioritizing you, and they're not really participating as much, but they hope that they can. They wish that they can. They want to be able to. So I'm getting the High Priestess, which is you, and it's out of alignment. They might feel like you are out of alignment, or they might have a hard time themselves trusting their intuition. But either way, they still see the two of you as together. I get the King and the High Priestess together on their side, but they're not participating and working together with you as a team. They might be dominating this connection, trying to make all the rules, trying to call all the shots, trying to make all the choices, trying to be the leader here. They definitely see themselves as an upright king either way, and it seems like they want to be this king. So I'm getting that your person is a fiery king who wants to, I would say, see the two of you together. They might see that you're not really in alignment right now, or they might perceive this even if you are in alignment, because I see that you are, but they might think, oh, you're not. This can happen if they're wondering, like, are you still mad? This also might be like your person is just focusing on their selfish desires right now. Again, they're on their side, but so are you. They're trying to take care of both of you, but more than. And then I'm getting they might have a hard time trusting their intuition with the High Priestess in reverse. But I do feel like they at least see you guys joined. They see you connected. Even if they are not working together, they might not be a collaborator. They might not be a compromiser. They might not be like, oh, we're both equally in this. And that might be where you're like, yeah, we're not really equal. We're not really a team. But they might be like, well, I'm just going to make the call. I'm just going to call the shots. I'm just going to do the thing. Your person doesn't have any problem executing things or taking action on things, but they might be skewed a little selfish. In the past, I am getting You guys did a good job overcoming worries and anxieties and anything that made you feel stuck or trapped or tied up. I do get the King of Cups was out of alignment then. They were very emotional and they were very anxious. And so your person might have been coming out of a time period where they were very anxious, they were very trapped, they were feeling so many feelings and they didn't know where to put them. They might have even been a little bit manipulative or withholding with their feelings. They might have been doing that as a defense mechanism or as self-protection because they have no armor as a fish. And again, your person's a fish. Your person might be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, especially Pisces. Your person might just feel very emotional with you and sensitive. Your person might be very sensitive. And I get the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So all the cards are in reverse, but it's good that the 8 of Swords is. So see if it's upright, your person feels trapped. But it was in reverse, so your person got freedom. Maybe free from a situation that was trapping them, holding them back from you. Or maybe they felt like, they were trapped in something, but now something has run its course and it's over, and now they are more free and available. But it seems like they were trapped in something. They had anxiety about something, but they were able to work it out. They were also very, very emotional with the King of Cups in reverse. Again, I'm getting a lot of water, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Your person was very emotional or very withholding. Very, very not sharing their feelings with you, but feeling the intensity. And then I get the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Because they were trapped and tied up and they were trying to get out of it, which they did get out of it, it seems like at the time they weren't able to plan a future with you or have a commitment with you or be very invested because they were tied up and they were, restricted from you in this way. And because they were restricted and tied up and not able to plan a future, maybe they kept their words to themselves and they kept them feelings to themselves and they weren't able to allude to all of their wishes and hopes and dreams that they have for this connection that they're holding inside that they wish they could tell you. So there is this. In the next 3 months, what their next move with you will be. They will be romantic. That's good. Okay, so the Death card in reverse, they're not going to end this connection. They might still have a hard time growing, changing, or transforming, but I feel like that they're not going to end this connection. So they're not going to want to let it go. They're not going to want to have it go away. They don't want to break up or end it. If you guys are in a situationship, I feel like they don't want it to be over. So there is this. So the Death card in reverse, I get Scorpio. And then I get Ace of Cups, which is lovely. So starting a new beginning romantically, giving feelings, offering feelings, being very communicative, being very romantic, doing a nice gesture for you. You're both offering this. I love how you're putting in attention and effort and energy with the Page of Pentacles. You're both offering each other. You're offering physical help. They're offering emotional love. They will be giving in the next 3 months. I feel like their next move is that they're going to be very romantic. And I get the 3 of Swords in reverse. They're going to make the swords fall out of the heart. So usually the 3 of Swords is like swords plunged into a heart and causing pain, heartbreak. Your person wants to heal you. I get that if there is a disruption in this connection, or if there has been pain, or if there's been hurt, your person would like to heal it. They would like to offer comfort and love and nurturing and romantic love with the Ace of Cups to heal from anything that has hurt your heart or wounded you. So that's good. So your person is going to be romantic next. And then I get Destiny, Temperance, and Patience for upright. For the future beyond 3 months, your person is going to try to put some of these hopes and dreams and wishes into motion. I feel like your person is overly practical when it comes to wanting to feel like they can follow through before false promising or over promising. So I feel like your person's going to be able to make action on you. I feel like they will make destiny go into motion. I like the Temperance. This is a card of patience and building towards the future. So this 10 of Pentacles turns around. This Ace of Cups of love is wonderful. Then the destiny happens. So I feel like there's a lot of destiny happening with your person that might surprise you. So that is beautiful. Because I feel like maybe the surprise is them having all of these dreams and wishes for commitment and for the future in their heart for you, because they might not have alluded to it or spoken it that much, but that it's there. So that's interesting. All right, so now I'm going to go to some messages, things they would like to tell you. I will do messages from Divine Masculine, and then I'm going to do, well, this one wants to come out and this one wants to come out. All right, what did I do last time for them? I did that one, but I did that one at the end with that one and the timing. So I did Divine Masculine, and I did another deck. Okay, so I will do, so 4, but these 4 are things that are true. These are things that they are like eager to tell you but have been holding back. Okay. And then, all right, I'm going to blend it with my dolphin deck. Another fish. Okay. I'm going to blend each one of these masculine cards with a dolphin tarot. I don't know if I want to take them in reverse or not. I think I will have to, just because there are a lot of reversals in your spread, so I think I have to. What your person has been like barely restraining, holding in. I was blind and frozen to our connection, but not anymore. And the Magician is in reverse. The problem with it, though, is that even though they have the awareness that your connection is so powerful and strong, they don't know how to make it a reality. I get the Magician in reverse. So your person doesn't know how to be able to like make it happen in the real world, in real life. They don't know how to make your dreams come true. They don't know how to make these hopes and dreams and wishes in their heart come true. So your person's like, wow, I didn't know the reality of this situation with us. I do know now. It's the whole thing. It's everything I would want. And at the same time, I don't know how to make it real in the real world in a practical way. And so because of this, because I don't know how to show up for you in this way, I have to hold it inside that I know what this connection is. So there is that. I get Gemini energy with this. Then also, but this is like they're barely holding back. It's important for me to obtain financial stability, and that's that King of Pentacles. And that's where I feel like, even though your person is symbolized by the fish, I do feel like they are very practical, where they don't want to like say something and then not be able to deliver for you. I get the Page of Wands. They're like, oh my gosh, you are so hot and you're my princess. I want to obtain financial stability for you. So they want to be also financially stable for you. If they have kids, they also might want to be financially stable for their kids, because pages are princesses. Pages can be kids, or pages can be younger, girls. So there's that. So I would say, yeah, so they want to be financially stable. And it's so important because either because of their kids or because of you wanting this to be stable for you. So there is that. I'm also getting Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with the Page of Wands. I admire your beauty both inside and out, and the Fool. I feel like your person does not do a very good job holding this in. They might barely hold this in, or they might hold in their excessive gushing, but I feel like they feel like you're so beautiful, so attractive, both inside and out. And they just want to like give you endless compliments, and they feel like they can't. They hold back all of their compliments about you, and they might kind of still slip out from time to time because they feel like these really came out or wanted to come out. And I feel like your person just barely holds back all of their compliments. What they do a better job holding inside, but that is also still true. Your hobbies and interests arouse my curiosity to pursue them as well. And 6 of Swords. Your person wants to support you and encourage you in your hobbies and interests. I feel like that they want to be like a cheerleader to you, or like an encourager to you, where they're all like, yay, how are things going? Oh my God, that's so great. Yes, tell me all about your day. Tell me all about your painting. What are you reading right now? Like they want to know all about like what you care about. And I feel like that they really are like wanting to support you in it, encourage you in it, and are like fascinated by what things that you like. So there is that. And that actually might be something that like they are able to talk to you about. So maybe these things are more vulnerable. But this actually seems like they know how to talk to you about this. They know how to support you in this area. This seems less emotionally charged. Time is slipping and I'm worried that it might be too late. And this is the 7 of Swords in reverse. So they want to have integrity with you and in this connection. The good news is the 7 of Swords is usually like a betrayal or a dishonesty card. And because it is upright, I feel like your person is really wanting to be able to have like this integrity with you. And they're like, I don't want to lie to pile 2. I don't want to be, not have integrity with them or in my life or as a person. And so I don't want to be looked at as just somebody that false promises. I don't want to be looked at as somebody who lies. I don't want to be looked at as somebody who's shady. I want to be a good person, but I also don't want to lose out on this opportunity with pile 2. And that is their inner struggle right now. So there is this, because I feel like that for them, if they were to reveal to you everything they hold inside, they could be deemed a liar if they can't fulfill it, or that they might like lose your trust if they can't come through. So I feel like your person is like, well, I don't want to do that, but I also don't want to lose pile 2. So they might be struggling with that. All right, some of you are separated, and I get the Death card. Our separation is giving us the opportunity to heal and purge negativity. So for some of you who are separated, because there are a lot of scenarios watching, a lot of people watching, I would say, so for some of you that are separated, a special message for you guys is that your person is healing. So with the Death card in reverse and the 3 of Swords in reverse for their next move might be to continue to heal and to purge negativity in their heart. If you left on bad terms and you were upset, they might be giving you space to be able to purge the healing, to be able to like heal your heart. So I would say that, yeah, your person might also be trying to give you space. They might be trying to help you overcome any bitterness or upset feelings. I get Scorpio energy here as well. Even if you guys are back together, they might also still feel like time and space between the two of you lets you guys overcome any bitter feelings, if there have ever been any hurt feelings or bitter feelings in this connection. I hate being with the karmic and working on manifesting an ending, and I get the 7 of Cups in reverse. So for a special message for some of you watching where there's a third party situation, if your person is attached to someone else, they hate being there and they would like to get out of that relationship, out of the marriage, or out of the committed partnership. But I'm also getting that the 7 of Cups in reverse is hard. If it was upright, I would say 7 of Cups is releasing commitment. But being with it in reverse, I would say that they are maybe stuck there, but they are trying to unravel it or untangle it. So your person is trying to get out of a commitment with somebody else if they are. Now, if it's not a karmic romantic relationship, it could be a dynamic with families, or it could be work and career. So it seems like that your person is trying to get out of whatever is sticking them. So there is that piece. All right. Now, final message before we go to before I talk about what we will cover in the extended, because I will have an extended for you guys today. All right. I'm going to do 3 piles. It's a pick your pile interactive piece where you guys can pick the one that resonates with you as your final message. The reason why I do it this way is because there are a lot of you watching and your person's next move might vary based on your scenario. So I am pulling 2 pink Divine Love Oracle cards for each pile. And then, actually, you know what? I'm going to do 3 because I did 5 piles for pile 1, to be honest. And I'm going to give you guys actually one more card. But I will go through them rather quickly, though. I'm not going to expand upon so much all of them. And time frames, situation love oracles, and 2 windows of time where this can happen for you. This is a timeless video, so this is good for whenever you are watching it. I would say pick the closest time frame to the time that is now for you. Okay. So the first pile is this beautiful amethyst. So this pile is represented by the amethyst. For your second pile, it is symbolized by this beautiful quartz. It's an angel aura, goes with your orange aura. Your third pile is going to be symbolized by this amethyst moon. So feel free to pick pile 1, 2, or 3. The moon and the star go together. Feel free to pick one of the 3 piles. If you are wanting to know a series of their next moves, you can pick more than 1 pile, but I want to warn you that can sometimes be a little confusing. And if you want to have real strong clarity, then I would say pick 1 pile. All right, guys. So first of all, pause the video if you need more time to decide, and then unpause the video whenever you are ready. Okay, guys, first of all, thank you so much for your likes, comments, shares, for everything that you have done to help me boost my channel, for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they are on silent in the background, and then press skip and come back here. After 30 seconds, I get credit, so it helps me out. Also, thank you for your donations if you've helped the channel through donations. If you would like to donate, you can go to my Venmo or my PayPal. The information is in the description box. And also, I have a super thanks button, so thank you guys for donating that way. Thank you for sharing this on social media, spreading the words, and telling your friends. And also, if you guys have not subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. You can hit the notification bell that says all, and that will give you guys updates of whenever I release new videos. I do have my next video coming up as on Friday. What will happen between you and your person this fall? So what will happen in your love life this autumn with your person? So that's going to be very cool. I did one for the spring. I did one for the summer. Now I am doing fall. So I hope you guys like that one. It's coming out next week. And then after that, I have a series of 8 Halloween videos building up to my grand finale on Halloween night. So that is a series of Halloween themed cute videos that I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope it helps you with your relationship. In the meantime, if you guys would like a private reading from me, my website is fairyastrology.com, and you guys can click on the link in the description box. It'll take you to my website, and I offer readings in 15-minute intervals to help you in your love life over the phone or over video call, and I use astrology, tarot, oracle, and everything to answer whatever questions you guys have. I am here for you if you need me. All right, now for you guys who have picked this amethyst for pile 1, your person's next move towards you. Ooh, and I'm not taking reversals. Queen! They see you as a beautiful sovereign, a queen. Obviously, you got the princess, but we did get the queen for you as well. So I love this energy. So your person is seeing you as a queen. They're going to try to treat you like a queen. It says boss babe, independent, and strong. So I feel like they're going to encourage you to be independent and strong. And I feel like they are just going to be in admiration of your hotness. I get chaos. So it says trauma, drama, fights, arguments. But because you are such a strong, independent woman, you might be, or a strong, independent queen, I would say that you might be somebody that is a little feisty. You're not somebody that is a pushover. So I feel like you might kind of push back if they do something that you don't approve of, or if they're not like stepping in a line and all of that. And if they're in their King of Wands energy, you might be like, oh, hold up. Sir, nope. And so I get there may be a little drama, a little fighting, a little arguments, that kind of energy, because I get chaos. That's also the Tower. That's also things that will help your person have epiphanies and realizations. I get happy home, things going well, happy and content. So you guys might have a little drama, a little argument, or a little fight, but I feel like you guys recover from it nicely. I do feel like you are in an evolved queen energy, and I feel like that you guys would have a repair, you guys would have a happy home, or you guys would go back to like having a nice connection and things going well. So you might have like a little rupture and then like a repair, and then you guys would go along content. So I would say their next move might be starting a fight or testing limits, or, you know, seeing where you're at, seeing if you still like them, kind of being maybe a little bit immature-ish, that kind of energy. I get clock. It says needing time, cycles, takes time to heal, and progressing. So I do feel like your connection will progress, and that's going to be one of their next moves, is progressing this connection. But also this time frame seems a little up in the air, a little undetermined, because the hourglass, this clock, it does represent how there is kind of like taking time. But actually, not that much time. It might be something that's been in the works or in motion for a while, because I get sooner than expected. So yes, this chaos, this might be a surprise communication, because again, I feel like your person might want to surprise you. So it's a surprise communication, and I feel like it might come sooner than expected. For others of you, it might come in December. So there might be something that happens with your person's next move towards you in December. For those of you who are this beautiful quartz, angel aura, your person is wanting to have a second chance with you. So I get take 2, second chance, try again. So your person is going to try to get back together with you, or they're going to try to have a second chance, or they're going to try to do something again that failed the first time. They're going to try. I get robotic heart. So your person, I get empty feelings, boring routine. So if you guys are in a rut, or if you guys are in like something boring, or you want to spice it up, or you want to like get out of a routine with your person, I feel like you guys are going to try something again. So let's say you guys tried going on vacation and it didn't work. You guys might try again to like get out of a routine. I feel like you guys are going to try to spice it up. Yeah, they're going to try to take you on a date. So that's cool. It says get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, and date online. So you guys might be going on a date, or your person might take you on a date. And if they tried dating you and it didn't work, or you tried dating them and it wasn't the right timing or it didn't work, they're going to try again. So that is good. Even if you haven't heard from them in a while, and even if you feel like, oh, my person's so boring, they never do anything, they might surprise you. Then I get blocked ascension. It says stagnant and reroute. Yes, because if you guys have been stagnant or if you guys have been blocked, your person is needing to try again. So your person is going to try again if it has been boring or stagnant, or if it has been like a routine in your connection. I get for some of you, it is happening now. For others of you, it is happening in the summer. So this would again be like in the summer if you're watching this later. So I would say that this is happening now or happening in the summer. A double whammy if you guys are watching this video in the summer and it's happening now. All right, for those of you who have picked this amethyst moon, your person, yes, steps moving forward, make believe, gossip, drama. Okay, you also might be a little bit of a drama. There may be a separation going on in this connection. Your person might not be able to make a move until January. If you guys picked both of these piles, you guys can't be cheating, because I would say I'm getting December and January for you guys. So I would say maybe a little later, maybe a little longer. Also, I'm getting not likely, but I always interpret not likely as Scorpio energy. So it might be Scorpio, or it might be January energy, Capricorn energy, November, October energy. So I feel like your person might be making some moves then. I do get separation, but I'm getting that the separation is either because they want to avoid drama, negativity, pettiness, or something where it's like they're trying to avoid accountability or responsibility. I also get that they might take action and make a move on you because they are sad. I get sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, and an uncertain future. They might not know when they can take an action because of an uncertain future, but I'm getting drama, negativity, and pettiness. They might pick a fight, or they might be in a little drama mode. There is this. They might want to avoid drama. They might want to avoid gossip. So there is this. There might be some space or some time on the horizon where you guys are just focusing on your own selves or on your own lives. But I get steps, forward movement, and forward momentum. So I do feel like it doesn't mean that they're gone for good. You guys just might have some space, or it might not be tomorrow. But I do feel like they will. So there is this. And I get make-believe, fairy dust, imaginary, false, too good to be true. So I also feel like your person doesn't want to make you false promises. So they might only be able to make a move when they know they absolutely can. So they also might have some waiting time based on external circumstances in their life. So there is that. All right. So now we are going to focus on what is coming up in the extended for you guys. All right, so I am going to pull 3 cards from Spirit where they want me to answer these questions for you about you and your person. So we have 1, 2, 3. So Spirit wants for me to channel for you, how did they feel the last time that they saw you? And we will use the Dolphin Tarot for this. What blocks will be removed? And I will use your Alchemia Tarot for that. And what did they feel in the past about you? Is that still true? I will use the emotion cards. So, Ocean of Emotions. This is one of my favorite oracle decks. So we will look at their feelings for you and see, what did they feel about you before? Is that still true? So that is going to be what we focus on in the extended, as well as more about what are they thinking and feeling for you in their mysterious heart. What did they think about you late last night? What did they feel about you with chocolate candy kisses, sugar rush of love, and, oh, never mind. I'm actually going to use chocolate candy kisses, sugar rush of love to clarify these. To clarify, we'll do 1, 2, 3, and I will pick from these piles for those. Okay, so all right, so I will use chocolate candy kisses, sugar rush of love to clarify and to go deeper into these comments as well. And then finally for you, we have advice. So I have the Wisdom Cat Oracle as advice for you in regards to your person. Interesting. Okay. So this is going to help you a lot. I will put this to the side. All right, guys, if you guys are interested in the extended, feel free to scroll down. You guys are the fish, even though you guys are symbolized by the starfish, which is a form of fish, I guess. So you guys are symbolized by Nemo, the fish. I will see you guys pile 2 in the extended. In the description box, you can find the link. And other than that, if you guys are not joining me, no worries. I will see you guys next time in another video, in a private reading, in the comments, in any of my archives, in my What is Happening Between You and Your Person this fall video, and my 8-video Halloween series, or any of my videos. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. Or in a private reading. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what will their next move be with you. So Pile 1 and Pile 2 have been a little interesting. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in this pile. You might have already noticed there is no hammerhead shark here for you. The reason why is because there was a 2-year-old who saw your shark immediately and like ran over and started hugging him. So obviously I had to give the shark to the baby. I figured you guys would forgive me, but I am so glad you guys are here in my end of summer video. This is the last summer video that I'm making for you guys, and I'm about to go into all of my autumn themed and Halloween themed videos, which is going to be so fun and cute. So I am excited you guys are here. Definitely check them out. I'm releasing them every Friday. But you guys, besides your sweet little hammerhead shark, you guys did pick the Hermit Tarot, which I do love, and I do want to layer it with another tarot card where I can look deeply into this connection between you and your person to see what their next move for you will be. I'm blending it today with the Blissful Dolphin Tarot, which is cute, you know, ironic because dolphins and sharks are enemies. So maybe that is a clue for you. Maybe you and your person have been at odds, or maybe there has been a fight or an argument, or you don't see eye to eye, or there's been a disagreement. In this way, I have 2 crystals here for you to bless your reading. I have this beautiful aqua aura, and I have your beautiful crystal you have chose, which is the angel aura. So I will put them here for you. All right, so I'm going to look at this. Pile 1 and 2, the cards started flipping out. I'm curious to see if this is your pile. Okay, that's not the same energy. Usually, or at least what I've been interpreting this reading, is when the cards have been flipping out on their own, it seems like they have a lot to say, a lot that has been tumbled out of them. Maybe you and your person feel like you guys have said your piece to each other, or you guys don't really have anything pressing that you guys must say or that they must say to you. I feel like what I'm picking up intuitively is I feel like that you and your person have communicated very, I want to say effectively, but I'm not sure if that's the word I want to use. I feel like you guys have communicated a lot to each other. I feel like you guys extensively. I'll say that. I feel like you guys have communicated with each other extensively, or to at least to the point where you guys don't have mysteries in regards to like what are they thinking and feeling, what do they want to say. The mystery, it seems like in this pile, is what are they going to do? I think that is very interesting. So I'm going to do a traditional relationship spread to start with you guys. You might be a little different structure than my other 2 piles because you guys might have a different scenario, or I might use different cards than I used for them. But we'll see as we go along how this is. First we have for you on your side, and I'm layering Hermit Tarot. I usually only put like 1 card for usually your side because usually we want to know more about them. But I'm actually going to do 3 cards for you. This is how you're currently thinking and feeling about your person currently. This is their side, how they are thinking and feeling about you. Now, I'm not taking reversals to the Hermit Oracle, but I will take reversals to the Dolphin Tarot. There's a reason for that. I have 3 cards for this, as well as 3 cards in your tarot in regards to what has happened in the past. And these oracle cards will be about what were they thinking about you in the past. And then we have 3 cards for what are they going to do in the near future. So in the next 3 months, what will they do and what will they be thinking? And then a card for the longer term outcome, or farther down the road, what will their next move be later? Or like after this interim, what will their moves be after that? And what will they be thinking? Okay, so let's see. So first of all, we'll see how you think about them first. All right, so I get the Ace of Wands, interesting. The Knight of Cups, okay, and the 8 of Cups. No, okay, here we go. All right. interesting when I was feeling like you guys might have said your piece, or you guys might have really like spoken your closure to each other, or really kind of communicated to each other like everything you needed to say. I feel like you guys have said. Now you're just kind of like, yeah, but what's next, or what are we going to do or go from here? For you, I feel like, and maybe this alternates for you, like maybe you change your mind daily, but I would say that for you, it seems like right now you are hesitant to or don't want to start a new beginning with your person. You might be like, all right, we broke up, but I don't know if they're going to come chase after me, or I don't know if they're going to try harder, or I don't know about this or that. I get the Ace of Wands in reverse. And so this is a card about, I would say, yeah, this is a card about like not taking a new beginning, or not wanting to take action, not wanting to step forward, or maybe at least on your side, you don't want to initiate things, which normally that wouldn't be as big of a deal, but I'm getting that this card is connected to the Eight of Cups upright, which is a card about walking away, going to a higher ground, or kind of releasing emotions in your body that have been intense in order for you to heal, in order for you to rise up above your emotions, or like be resilient, get up out of that depression, or get out of that hurt feeling, and be able to like detox your emotions and kind of get to the next level, kind of heal yourself. I feel like you've been choosing, or at least currently are choosing, to heal yourself and walk away. I feel like that you have been choosing to not start a new beginning with your person. Maybe you're feeling like, you know what, I don't know if I want to get back together with them. I don't know if I want to keep progressing with them. I might want to end it, or you might have just ended it. Maybe you guys broke up and you're curious to see, are they going to keep trying? I get that you see your person and you are still trying to take their needs into account, which is beautiful, because I do get the masculine card on your side. And whenever I get the feminine card on your side, I feel like you would be prioritizing your needs. When I get the masculine card on your side, I feel like you would be prioritizing their needs. And I get the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're prioritizing their needs, or maybe you're being considerate of them, even if you're not wanting to move forward or take action or initiate action. I would say that at least you, with the Knight of Cups card in reverse, you're still prioritizing them in a way, or wanting to like be nurturing to them in some way, or like considerate, more like considerate of them, or considering them. You might even be placing their needs over yours. Like if you don't want to hurt their feelings, or if you don't know if you want to set boundaries, or if you don't know if you want to be more direct and less nice, you know, that kind of thing. You might be still trying to like be considerate of their feelings. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, I am getting Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. And with it in reverse, I feel like you might perceive your person to be in their distorted masculine right now, or you might see that they are very like emotional, or have a lot of feelings for you, but maybe they've been manipulative, or they've been playing mind games, or maybe you don't know if you can trust their feelings, or maybe you feel like, you know, I think they love me, but I'm still not quite sure. I still second guess it. I'm still not quite sure if they do. So this Knight of Cups is in reverse, upside down. So what is it paired with your thoughts? And there we go. You're not sure how much they love you. There may be a piece to that. I'm also getting the number 13, or January 3rd, or March 1st, because I am getting a 1 and a 3. So there is this. It says, do you think about me too? There is someone else, and light. I feel like on one hand, there may not be any like hard feelings. I don't feel like you're angry at them. I feel like maybe you were sad, but you have worked through that, or you have worked on and focused on your healing. So I get the light. I feel like it's like you send them love and light. You send them good vibes. You don't have any hard feelings. If you guys have ended things, you know, I feel like you don't hate them. I feel like that, you know, or maybe you're perceiving them to still have good energy towards you. They've been on good behavior, or they've been being nice to you, or polite to you, or they've been kind to you in that kind of way. I feel like there is still some self-doubts, I feel like, in regards to, do they love you? Do they think about you? So I feel like maybe you're not sure if they love you, with the Knight of Cups in reverse, and then do you think about me too? You just might have some doubts where you're just not quite sure if they do think about you, and if they love you, and if they care for you. And I get there is someone else. So there seems like there's a third party situation where maybe you or they have somebody else, and that has come into play in regards to how you're perceiving them right now. So you might be comparing them to somebody you're dating, or you might be wondering, do you still think about me if you're dating somebody else? You might have broken up a while ago and you're wondering, do they still think about you if they've moved on and are dating somebody new? So there is this piece as well. So you're kind of trying to figure some things out on your side. For your person's side, I get 7 of Wands, King of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so your person is not giving to you right now. I get that their generosity is not here. I get that they are actually in resistant mode right now, or they are feeling like there is some resistance towards you, and they are focusing on themselves and they're not giving to you, but they're in a selfish mode. So with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like usually that's a card of like generosity and like giving. But with it in reverse, your person is not giving right now. I feel like that they're either conserving their resources or preserving their energy, or they're not giving to you, or they're not participating in this connection at the moment. With the 7 of Wands, I feel like your person is in a very resistant space, or they might, again, it might be that you guys are at odds, or you're not on the same page, or you don't see eye to eye, or they might be picking up on your resistance since it seems like you have been walking away. If they've broken up with you and you're like, well, I have no choice but to walk away, but I wonder if they still think about me, I would say that your person might be sensing your resistance to getting back together or to continuing this connection. So there is this piece here. So one of you might be picking up on the other person's resistance. The King of Wands is upright. They are also prioritizing themselves. When I get the masculine card on the masculine side, I get that they are prioritizing themselves. I get Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I get that they feel like they are in a evolved mindset. I get that they are kind of like selfish though. Normally the King of Wands is an action-oriented, generous king, and passionate. But I would say in this particular case, the generosity isn't there, but the passion is there and the selfishness is there. So I would say that your king, your person here, is really focusing on their own energy and their own life. They might be wanting you to give to them, but they're not wanting to maybe reciprocate it. They might be in a mode where like they're in a taking mode or a receiving mode. They may not be in a giving mode. They might be wanting to just like receive your gifts of abundance and just kind of like hoard them. Yes. Okay. So right now, number one, the reason why they're in resistance is they feel the timing is off. I get the card that says now is not the right time. So right now they feel like maybe they can't make a move on you currently, but it doesn't mean that in the next 3 months or beyond that they can't or won't, or, you know, but I feel like that right now their conscious mind is like, okay, the timing is off. The timing is not now. It's not the right time. So they feel like it's not the right time. They can't give to you right now. They have to focus on themselves. But they still think you're so beautiful. They also feel like you're so beautiful that you probably don't really need them. I get the number 9, so September or the 9th of the month is important. So I'm also getting that your person might feel like, you know, I don't know why pile 3 even is interested or wants me. They're so beautiful or they're so attractive. They could be with anybody else, or, you know, they could, you know, have anybody entertain them or give to them. They don't need my resources. They don't need me. So they might also be feeling a little bit of like, why do you need me here? That kind of thing. They might even feel like, you know what, pile 3 doesn't need me. They've left. They don't need me, clearly. And so they're like, well, I'll just focus on myself. I'm a very jealous person. I feel like they are very jealous because they know that you're very, very attractive. And they're like, well, everybody's going to want to give to pile 3. Everybody's going to want to be with pile 3. And even though I don't like it and I'm jealous, it's still not the right time. It still doesn't negate the fact, or it's not enough to sway the fact that right now is not the right timing, despite how jealous I am. So it seems like your person is in that mode right now. In the past, your person has felt heartbroken and sad. They needed more time and they wish things were different. It seems like you guys also might be at the mercy of circumstances. So your person, I'm in so much pain in the past. I feel like they were very heartbroken by maybe the way they feel that the situation was impossible at the time. It seems like they said, please give me time. I've never felt this way before, but they feel like it's still not the right time. So they're like, maybe some other time in the future, maybe some other time. I feel so much for you and I just don't want to lose this opportunity, but I know that my life right now doesn't allow for this, or our lives don't allow for this, and I've never felt this way before. I want to be able to revisit this later. I just wish things were different, and it made your person sad knowing that they couldn't have this. I'm also getting the 9 and the 7, so July 9th or September 7th or the 9th or the 7th. So for your person in the past, yeah, your person felt like they couldn't be there for you. They also felt very poor. They felt like they didn't have the money. So the reason why they're not giving to you financially is because actually they're actually going through a financial hardship, which they may or may not have told you about. So I get the 5 of Pentacles upright. So they're feeling poor, and that's maybe why they felt like they had to reject you. It seems like that there was a poverty energy or a financial hardship or a rejection energy. It definitely seems like your person felt like they were not financially abundant. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. So their money was not abundant. They didn't have their finances together, or a hardship happened. It seems like that with the 5 of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is like a double whammy when it comes to their finances, and also feeling like it's an inopportune timing. So the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is feeling like, I'm so unlucky, the timing is off. We don't have the right timing. Maybe the timing isn't going to work, or the timing's not right, or my finances are interfering so much in this connection, it's bad. So there is this, and I get the 3 of Wands, feeling like they just have to leave or go away or travel or leave. Maybe you met your person when they were traveling and you don't live next to each other, or it's a long distance connection, or they have to just like travel and leave, or maybe they have to fix their finances by taking a job, far away. But it seems like, or maybe they travel for work and that interferes with this, but it seems like there's a traveling scenario and also a financial hardship scenario that might be getting in the way of this connection. It could be a long distance connection, or there might be a career mishap that happened, or financial investment that went wrong, or some sort of financial difficulty that's interfering with you guys being together and the timing of you guys in this connection right now. What are they going to do? So this is, first of all, the way for you to verify if this is your pile. If this feels like it resonates with you, then this is your pile. Keep watching. If not, it still might have messages in this pile for you, so feel free to keep watching if you want to, or feel free to pick pile 1 or 2. But I'm going to go with this basis from here as we move forward. You are right. Gossip only hurts more, and happiness is my priority. It seems like right now they're still going to prioritize their own happiness. Interesting, there is a 3 if there is a third party with gossip only hurts more, and you are right. So if there's a third party and you guys have talked about it or, addressed it, I feel like your person doesn't want to cause gossip or cause pain or cause any hurt to either you or any third parties involved. Especially if you were like, you know what, we shouldn't do this if there's somebody else involved. I feel like your person's like, yeah, you're right. But also I feel like if you ever told your person, you're like, I just want you to be happy, you should go pursue your happiness, they feel like, yeah, you're right, I should pursue my happiness. So I feel like either way, the advice that you gave them, your person is going to take action on it, or take that advice into account when making next moves with you. I do feel like they're going to focus on being happy. I do feel like they are afraid of gossip or hurting people. And I feel like your person is considerate in this way. I'm also getting March or the 3rd of the month is important for you guys, or third party with the 3. Again, you guys don't have to be in a third party, even though you did say on your side that there may be somebody else. That someone else could also be family or work. We definitely get a financial situation issue as well. So it doesn't have to be a romantic person that either you or they are dating, but it would be that there is definitely some external interference, most likely a person, even though it doesn't have to be romantic. What they're going to do for you, I feel like they might still want to be with you or take action towards you, though. I get the World, which usually I would see as like an ending. But then I get the Lovers, and I get the High Priestess, and all of these cards are upright. So I would say there may be a trip or traveling, especially if they felt like they had to travel or had to go somewhere. Especially if this is a long distance connection, they might still try to see you or take a trip to see you or travel in regards to that. Also, there may be an ending to a cycle so that you guys could have this romantic peace with the Lovers. The High Priestess, I feel like they're going to really try to sense out your energy with their intuition and really feel you out. I also feel like they're going to try to pursue you or make some offer with the Lovers. And I get with the High Priestess that your person also might still try to keep things secretive or on the down low if there's a third party situation. So they might try to have like a secret liaison with you, or kind of like a sneaky link with you, or maybe try to keep pursuing you even if you are in a relationship. I feel like that they still are going to try again So within the next 3 months, I feel like that your person is going to keep trying. I'm getting Gemini and Pisces energy strong. I'm also getting Sagittarius energy with the world. And I'm getting also Scorpio and Cancer energy with the High Priestess. So there is this energy. Beyond 3 months' time, your person's next move towards you. I'm getting the Empress. Have I lost everything? Your person is going to like really have major epiphanies. Your person, if let's say you don't take their offer and you continue to walk away or focus on you, especially if their offer isn't that amazing because they're not wanting to be generous or giving, you might be like, I'm actually wanting something better, or maybe my current relationship gives me something better, or somebody else could love me better. You know, if you choose somebody else or yourself, then I would say that your person is going to be like, oh my God, have I lost everything? Have I lost my Empress? And the Empress card is upright. I feel like your person is going to have a huge epiphany that they lost like the best thing that ever happened to them. I feel like with the Empress, it's like they see you as like a divine destiny, as a goddess, as like the ultimate romantic partner. Also, the Empress can be, I get Venus here, so I would say Taurus, Libra energy, also Leo and Cancer energy. I always associate with the Empress. So I would say that, yeah, there is this. And the number 9 again, which interestingly, you guys got 3 number 9s. So the number 9, which ironically is the end of the cycle, and the highest form of spirituality, ironically, you also got the High Priestess. I would say that you guys also might have or be ending a cycle. So for some of you, I feel like you guys are going to wrap up this relationship and walk away. For others of you, I feel like they're going to try harder, and then it's up to you to figure out, like, do you want to continue with them or move forward or not? I do feel like your person is going to have epiphanies either way, being like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose you. And they're going to realize how important you are and have a huge epiphany. It might be beyond 3 months' time though. So I would say your person's next move may or may not be immediate, because I do get a little bit of conflicting information where I get the World could be a walking away, but then the Lovers would be about giving an offer. The High Priestess may be giving a secret offer, or giving an offer that most people don't know about, or keeping things between the two of you. Or like, let's say you guys work together and that's the financial block, then maybe you guys have like a secret affair at work where nobody knows, you know. So it might be like you guys are together, and or they're trying to have you guys be together without causing any gossip or drama, especially towards any third party, which again could be coworker situation, bosses or whatever, or it could be like third party energy, like romantic partners. So I would say that you guys have interesting situations. I'm going to get some more information to see more about their next move, which can clarify the Lovers card, the World, and the High Priestess. I'm actually going to do something different than I normally do. I'm going to keep these because I want to clarify some things. I want to clarify, have I lost everything, the Empress? I want to clarify what you're right about. I want to clarify the World and the Lovers. I want to clarify all of these things. So I am definitely breaking structure with you guys. I'm going to clarify this with Pink Divine Love Oracle, and I'm going to clarify it also with Situation Love Oracle. This is definitely very different than what I did for piles 1 and 2, because I use this as their final message. But for you, I'm actually going to be definitely clarifying some things. So I'm going to do 2 cards for the World, 2 cards for the Lovers, 2 cards for what you're right about, 2 cards for have I lost everything, the Empress, and then I'm going to do 2 cards for Pink Divine Love Oracle, and for the World, for the Lovers, for you are right, and I'm not taking reversals for this part. All right, so the World. Shadows and options, multiple choices, many opportunities available, hidden, unknown, mysterious. That's still very High Priestess energy, which it was close to in this. And Teddy Bear and the Runner. Your person is running from this connection as well, just so you guys know, which you probably already do know. It says fear of intimacy, which I get the shadows, options, fear of intimacy, the Runner, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. You guys might have like turmoil in this connection, like we got that shark energy. But also the shark is like honing in on you and wanting to like pursue you, you know? The sharks will like circle you until they can like conquer you. So I feel like they also have that pattern where maybe you notice when they're in their hot and cold energy and they're in their hot part of that energy where they're like circling you and then conquering you, but then there's like a running. It says running away, fear of intimacy, intensity, and letting go. So you have an intense connection. With them letting go, they might feel like, I'm afraid to get too close to pile 3. I'm running away. I don't want to have like real true intimacy. And they have to work through that. That is their shadow side that is surfacing for them right now with you. And especially over the next 3 months, they're going to be really processing and working through that piece, or they're going to be really kind of haunted by that piece. They also might be debating about, do they reveal that to you? Or do they still keep it hidden and unknown and mysterious? So there is that. Being intimate means revealing yourself vulnerably to another. So they might also be weighing the odds between, am I going to open up to pile 3 about this and be vulnerable, or am I going to still keep things hidden? Do I want to show my shadow to pile 3, or do I want to keep it inside? And I get options, many options available. This is very third party card. So they may have options, you may have options. So there is this, and they're like, what are my options romantically? But also, what are my options like logistically, like in life? Like, what are my career options? What are my living options? What are my other options? What are my options in regards to like leisure pursuits and hobbies and how I spend my time, and what friends do I have available? And, you know, so your person is really going to be processing and working through all of that. But I still get, even in spite of all of that inner turmoil that they are going through or will go through, I get the teddy bear card. I feel like they want to hug you and cuddle you and snuggle you. And it still says, interested in you, blooming, romance, flirting, and want to date. I feel like their next move is they're still interested. They're still flirting with you. They still want to date you. They still are going to try to keep this romance blossoming. So I don't feel like it's over with the world. I feel like they are still interested, but they are running. So there is this. Now, I want to see first, before I get to the lovers, I want to see, what are you right about? Passion, narcissist. No, not narcissist. I thought that was a different mirror card. I thought it was golden mirror. It's just regular mirror. Detox, free yourself. So your person feels like, if you've been saying, you know what, how do we have freedom and also commitment? They feel like you're right with that. Also, the freedom with detox, burdens, stress, negativity, be gone, spiritual cleanse, and purging. Your person, if you were like, you know what, you need to go and like fix your energy. You need to cleanse your energy. You need to come to me correct if you come to me at all. You know, you might be saying to your person, like, you know what, you need to free yourself from the situation that's been blocking us and trapping you, or overly restricting you. You need to be free if you're to come to me. You need to not like mess with me or waste my time. You need to clear your energy, clean your energy. Maybe you need to physically detox. Maybe you need to rehab detox. Maybe you need to juice cleanse detox. Maybe you need to reduce stimulus in your life detox. It seems like you're feeling like, you know what, you need to free your energy, clear your energy, and detox. And they were like, you're right. That's exactly what I do need to do. So that is correct. I'm also getting passion. So you definitely were highlighting and illuminating the passion you guys have together. But you right now are resisting the passion because your Ace of Wands is in reverse. So you're resisting the passion because you feel like it's wise to do so. And maybe you feel like it's wise, or kind of like there's no other choice but to walk away. So you're resisting the passion, even though there's insane chemistry. It says sparks and having fun, equal interest, and burning desire. And that's that Six of Pentacles in reverse, where it's usually like a mutual effort or a mutual interest. And it seems like that you guys do have equal interest in each other. So if you were, and it seems like you have been wondering about that or doubting it, it seems like this is definitely confirmation for you that there's definitely equal interest here, especially because it pairs with their side where it says interested in you. So your person is definitely interested in you and definitely feels like the sparks and the chemistry, and it's like, it's insane chemistry. We have so much chemistry. It's all of this. So your person is definitely feeling like all of that. But not just sparks, also like coziness with the teddy bear and cuddling And it seems like with the mirror, you're mirroring each other right now. So it seems like you're correct in regards to that you guys have so much chemistry, that you desire each other, that you're equally interested, that you guys have so much fun when you're together. There's a lot of sparks, a lot of fireworks. It seems like you're mirroring each other where you both feel this. There's equal interest, you equal sparks, equal passion. It says self-reflection. You both are doing some soul searching right now, figuring out what it is that you guys both truly, truly want. Introspection and inner wounds, and focusing on your inner wounds. Your person is as well, but they're just not sure, do they want to let you in on them? But I feel like that you both are doing some inner reflection here. Now, I would say first, then we're going to go to the lovers. Soulmates, pearls of wisdom, 1 in a million, special love, soulmate, soul contract, divine union. It's so funny, there's a pearl necklace. I almost wore a pearl necklace because, you know, like the ocean and pearls and stuff, but I decided to go with this opal instead. But I almost wore a pearl necklace like this, whereas the other two piles, I wore a starfish necklace. I wasn't wearing pearls. So I almost wore a pearl, and it's interesting because I feel like that your person feels like you are like a special pearl. You are a 1 in a million type of love. I feel like they see the soulmate energy. They know you guys have a soul contract and a divine union. They know that they feel this in you. And so that is the piece where with the lovers, they do feel this so strongly and so deeply. So they definitely feel this. And because there's so much passion, so much love, because they can't just find you anywhere, because you are a soulmate, and because you guys are 1 in a million, which they don't find 1 in a million everywhere. That's why they're still interested in you, even if the timing is off and even if there's a third party. So there is this, and I get love call and old school. So your person's next move to you is, I feel like they're going to try to call you on the phone. They're going to try to ask you out. It says expressing love. It says expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, and informing you. So your person definitely wants to be able to express love to you and think of you and inform you and everything. It also seems like that they are ruminating and they can't stop thinking about you. They're replaying events over in their head, and they're trying to reprogram some outdated thinking and outdated conditioning. So they're trying to maybe not repeat the past. They're trying to maybe get out of their own mental traps or their own mental cycles when it comes to you and when it comes to love. So there is this, but I feel like their next move is they're going to talk to you on the phone or they're going to call you. And then with the Empress, have I lost everything? Your person, it seems like them wondering if they've lost you is going to help them ascend. But also it feels like your person's going to have the clarity that they sabotaged this connection and that they want to rebuild it, and that they're persistent on trying to work on it and repair it. And they're going to try to have a real repair. This epiphany, it seems like it's going to help them really go within. So I'm getting the within card, withdrawn, away from the world, really doing the reflection. Your person does a lot of thinking, a lot of reflecting. I don't feel like they are very much someone that like overanalyzes or is high anxiety, but I do feel like they are very pensive. And your person will be in that pensive mode with you. It says withdrawn from the world, needs space and time for self. So your person is still feeling like that, and also you may be feeling like that, and they're picking up on that. If they're like, you know what, pile 3 says they just need to be by themselves, they need space, they're going to be like, oh my gosh, have I lost my Empress? All of that. Or they might feel like, oh, I've been withdrawn from the world, and in that time of withdrawal, I might have lost my Empress. And I get the hammer and rebuilding, sabotage and rebuild, ascending, learning from this experience, expanding. I feel like transcending it, preparing for union, new phase, working on it. So if I feel like your person's going to have the realization that they might have sabotaged this connection and that they're wanting to rebuild, have a repair, and work on it. But I feel like they have to go through a series of stages to get to this point. So I would say your person's probably not going to have that epiphany immediately, but I do feel like over the next few months, I would say even if you're watching this when I'm releasing it in the summer, I would say by around the end of the year or before the end of the year, I feel like they will have this epiphany. They're going to get this epiphany through music and through a song that they hear. It says soothing your song through music. So they're going to get this epiphany and soothing it through music. So there is this, but they're going to really try to like rebuild with you and ascend, and they're going to try to reclaim you and get you back. So I would say that like if you're wondering if you guys will reconcile, I feel like you guys would, or they will try to, but maybe not tomorrow. It might take a bit. It might take some time, but I do feel like that your person will once they have gone through the stages of like their epiphanies. So definitely that. Then let's see here. All right, so now for your final message, you guys, I'm going to pull some messages from Divine Masculine, and I'm going to layer that now. I'll do 4 piles, and I'm going to layer that now with, we'll do 2 messages, with a timing card. We'll do 2 windows of time. This is timeless. It's good for whenever you're watching it. Hopefully these cards are soon for you. And I will also layer it with, I'll do actually 1 more. I did reshuffle the cards back into this deck, so if it comes out again, it's extra confirmation for you. All right, and we'll do 2 more next actions with you and your person. This one wants 3. All right, so the first pile is going to be symbolized. This is interactive. You're going to pick the pile that resonates with you the most. The first pile is going to be symbolized by this green obsidian. The second pile is going to be symbolized by this Larimar. The third pile is going to be symbolized by this Herkimer diamond. And the fourth pile is going to be symbolized by this titanium heart. Okay, so feel free to pick the pile that you feel like resonates with you the most. You can pick multiple piles, but I would warn you that it might be confusing for you. But feel free to do that, especially if you're wanting to know a series of their next actions and if you're drawn to multiple piles. So you have pile 1, 2, 3, and or 4. And pause the video if you need more time and unpause the video whenever you're ready. Okay guys, well first of all, thank you so much for watching my videos, all your comments, your likes, your shares, sharing it on social media, spreading the word, telling your friends. I appreciate you guys donating to the channel. If you guys are looking to donate, I have links in the description box with my super thanks button, my Venmo, and my PayPal. So you guys can donate to the channel. It does help us keep us alive and buy cute little plushies that I just give to kids. But I appreciate you guys with all of your donations to the channel. Also, thank you guys so much for watching my ads for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, I get credit and that helps the channel. And then you can watch them on silent if you don't even want to listen to them. Most people do it that way and it's easy for you. After 30 seconds, you can press skip, return to the video like nothing happened and keep hearing what's going on with you and your person. So thank you for watching my ads. It really supports me. And if you guys have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. You can hit the notification bell that says all so you guys get updates of all new videos. So far, I've been releasing them on Fridays and I'm going to try to continue doing that over the next few months. I do have the next video, which is Let's Fall in Love. So what's happening during this fall or this autumn between you and your person? And we're going to look at that. And then I have a series of 8 Halloween themed videos that I'm going to be releasing for you guys. And then I have other fun holiday videos after that. So hopefully these help you with your love life. And I'm here for you if you need me. I am offering private readings at this time. So if you want to go to my website, fairyastrology.com, I have the link in the description box and I give readings in 15-minute intervals over the phone or video call. So I can channel for you about your relationship, situationship, or anything else between you and your person, or even new people coming in for you. And I can answer any question you guys have. So feel free to reach out. If you need me, I am here. All right, guys. So first of all, for those of you who have picked this pile 1 and the green obsidian, your person feels really bad for walking away. They also know that they are still in their pride and in their ego right now. And it's not only just dictated their actions in the past, but it is still dictating their current actions. And they are the king of fire, so it makes sense. So they feel bad about walking away. They have a lot of regrets about how this connection has ended or how they have left things with you or their last interaction with you. And it seems like your person is feeling bad about it and that they are still in an ego space. So they are still not really changed from that flashy, fiery personality. But I do feel like your person is going to try to start fresh with you because they love you. New chapter, clean slate, starting over. So I feel like your person is going to try to do that immediately. And they might feel like the door is shut on them. And so they might want you emotionally to open the door. So I feel like they're going to want to be let in. And it says new door to experience love. So they want a new opportunity. And I get that this can happen for you the next full moon. So the full moons happen every 4 weeks, every month. And so think about when you guys are watching this video and when the last full moon is, or when the full moon is now coming up. And it seems like your person would be making this action or making a move on you during the next full moon. And that's more of like a bigger move, or like something they're doing that's more important, more major. So that's awesome. So I like the next full moon for you. For others of you watching, especially if it's timeless, I'm getting June. So June is important, as well as also June could be your or their birthday or an important time in your connection. So I'm getting that. All right. For those of you who have picked this Larimar. All right. I'm getting my heart starts racing whenever you are near. And I've been keeping distance to protect you from the karmic. So you guys might be in a third party. I feel like your person is still feeling very romantically into you, and still you affect them very much. I feel like you make their heart beat a lot. So there is this, and they might be needing to keep their distance or feel like it's not the right time if there's a third party situation, especially if they're the ones in a relationship or in a connection. Your person's also going to be acting quickly, I get, in October. So if you guys are watching this when I'm releasing it, October is like in a month away, as well as I get the next new moon, which again, this happens every 4 weeks. So I would say in 4 weeks or less for both of these piles. For you guys, your person would make a move sooner than later. And I am getting traditions, commitment, and confusion. Your person is confused about if they want a traditional commitment or how to have it. They are trying to run the ideas that they have about commitment by their morals and their values in regards to how they were raised and their upbringing by their family. They're not quite sure what they want to do in regards to commitment. If there's a third party, I feel like they will make a decision on the next new moon or in October. And again, I get 2 cards where the commitment and traditions both say the word values on them. So they're really trying to think about, what do they value? What do they honor? Where is their loyalty? And they're going to make a decision. So I feel like your person's going to try to make a decision within the next month or 2. I would say that's strong for you guys. So there is this, or even less than that, even in a matter of weeks. And if your full moon or new moon are happening tomorrow, then I would say maybe your person is making this choice more immediately. So there is this. For those of you who have picked this Herkimer diamond, your person, I should have listened to my heart instead of what I was being told, and maturing from my childish ways and stepping into my power. So your person is trying to grow and evolve as a person, and we did see that laid out with the cards. So that is good. And it seems like maybe your person was trying to do the logical choice, or maybe the financially practical choice, instead of maybe their emotional choice or their romantic choice. But it does seem like your person is definitely going to try to listen to their heart more, and they are going to be more empowered and less childish. This is happening soon. For a lot of you watching, I'm getting in November. So again, that's still not that far away. But it is also timeless. So if you are watching this in the next few months, November could be soon for you. I'm also getting February. So this is a time period where also February, in the, not say, if you're watching this when I'm releasing it, in the next 6 months, I would say that your person in the next 3 to 6 months would be really being able to have this growth, which it did show that they would. I get rainy days, painful feelings, and tears of sadness, and moving on to the next. So your person might need to move. Your person might need to either literally move, or like take movement, or move houses. They might also be healing from their sadness and from their pain, or their pain might be a catalyst for them to move on with you. If they have been in a relationship with somebody, this might be that their sadness is their internal compass to guide them to you, or they might be trying to move to a new situation so that it unblocks the 2 of you guys together. Especially if they've been feeling powerless or helpless, they will start to take their power back. So there is that. For those of you who have picked this beautiful sparkly titanium heart, your person, I am working to improve myself, and I am ready to travel towards you and meet you in person. So your person definitely wants to come over. They definitely want to meet up with you. If you guys are a long distance relationship or a geographic separation, they're going to try to take a trip towards you or travel towards you. And I feel like they are working to be a better person and to improve themselves, and they're really trying to meet up with you. So I feel like your person is really going to try to meet you Interesting. It seems like though your person may be in controlling mode. I get controlling. So their next move might be that they want to take the initiative. They want to make the plans. They want to set it up. They want to be in charge. They want to be in control. They might want to be in control of you if they're very jealous. They also might be very overprotective of you if you are vulnerable, let's say, and they are wanting to make sure you're safe and always protected. So they may also feel like a protective vibe over you. So there is this piece, and for some of them, they're just sexually a little more adventurous with the handcuffs. So they might also try to do something sexual with you. I do get the card alone though. Alone, abandoned, loner, and closed off. So your person is needing to reopen themselves and reopen their heart. It seems like maybe your person is wanting things their way, and if they don't have things their way, then they would choose to be alone. So there may be a power struggle in this dynamic. That could be that little not seeing eye to eye that we were picking up on in the beginning. So there is this, but I do feel like maybe what they're working on to improve themselves is to not be so closed off and to not run and to not be so overprotective of maybe their own heart. So they also might be trying to control everything because they are protective of their heart and they don't want to get heartbroken, especially because they feel their feelings very intensely and they're sensitive to you. So I get that with this, that also they might be trying to work to improve themselves on working through these pieces to them that are not serving them. But I do feel like they want to see you in person. I don't think that they want to take too much space because I feel like they are ready here. I feel like they're maybe trying to work through their running vibes. Now, I feel like your person is going to take a move on you. One, there's in divine timing. So for some of you, your person, it's going to vary based on your situation and also when you're watching this video. But for others of you, I'm also getting at the holidays. Now, there are a series of holidays coming up if you're watching this at the end of the summer when I'm releasing this. So there is like Labor Day, there is Halloween, there is Thanksgiving, birthdays also go in there, Christmas, Hanukkah, stuff like that, New Year's. So there's a series of holidays coming up. Also, this is timeless. So also think about the next major holiday coming up and it might be around there. So that is what I have for you guys for your final message. Now I'm going to show you what I will cover today in your extended. All right, so what we have here is more insight into what they're thinking and feeling about you in their mysterious heart. I also have chocolate candy kisses, sugar rush of love. I have their late night thoughts. What have they thought about you late last night? And also I have the cat wisdom oracle to give you guys some advice. I also have these questions as well. I'm going to pull 3 and we're going to see a little bit in regards to what does spirit want for me to channel for you in regards to your person that you may not have thought of and that I might not even have thought of. So we have 3 cards. And they want me to ask, how can you remove any blocks to communication? So there is this. What are they thinking and feeling about you today? So we'll look at what did they think about you late last night and then versus what are they thinking about you today after they've slept on it? And what do they wish that you knew? So we're going to look at all of these in the extended. It's going to be very cool. So if you would like to watch the extended, feel free to scroll down. Even though there is no shark, feel free to scroll down in the description box. You are still the shark pile. And I will see you guys there, pile 3. And if you guys are not joining me for the extended, no worries. I will see you guys next time in another reading, in another video, in any of my fall videos, in a private reading, or in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.